ready.
Eva the Owlet is back for another season of absolutely high-flying fun.
Give me a hoot hoot!
Based on the best-selling Scholastic book series, Owl Diaries.
Diaries! I have a new neighbor. If I was new, I would love a welcome parade. Welcome to Treetopington!
When I say welcome, you say Milo. Welcome!
Huh. Milo, what's wrong?
I like quiet noises, not noisy noises.
Diary, now I know everyone is different.
You'll never guess what you'll find,
Great spotting, Eva.
who you'll meet,
Aww.
or how far you'll fly.
Diary, I realized the adventure was way better when we all worked together. Positively. Absolutely.
Eva the Owlet.
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for Eva the Owlet. Season 2 arrives on Apple TV on January 24th. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Eva the Owlet is executive producer Jeff Kaminsky. How are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you today?
I'm delighted. I love this little series. It is so cute. It is so wonderful. And one of the things I noted as I was doing my homework about this series and you talking about it was you love that it's about journaling in a way as well. Beyond just being delightful and for everyone, I think it's marvelous and it looks so great. But as somebody that journals a lot myself and I get my family to do that quite a bit. I always give we're just coming off the holidays. I give like a brand new journal pretty much every year because I think it's so important as a creative that we write down not only the things we're thinking about, well, not only the creative ideas we have, but just everything we're feeling. So I just want to commend you on that. And that is a major thing for you with this series.
Kuya P, can I call you Kuya P?
Yes.
Okay. You hit on it. That's exactly what this is all about. It is a show about a little owl that's trying to figure out her emotions. She's trying to identify how she's feeling. She's trying to solve her problems. She's trying to redirect when she goes down the wrong way and course correct. And she does it through her diary, through journaling. You would love to read about Dr. John F. Evans. He's not with us anymore, but he was the person that we built this curriculum around. He was a professor at Duke, I think. And Dr. Alice Wilder, who's a great colleague at Apple TV Plus in the education group, she was the one who identified his work and introduced us. And it's I got to tell you, when you read about it, you're like, what you're doing with your family is exactly what it's a good thing to do.
Definitely. So important. So important.
Super important. No matter what, whether it's a creative thing or trying to figure out, a problem or recovering even from trauma, which is something he talks about. You can really go as far as you need to with journaling.
Completely agree. All right. So again, thank you, sir. And I just love that that's a focus. So season 2, we have a season 2, January 24th, as a filmmaker as well, like you, what are you so thrilled about? And now that we have a season 2, how excited are you for this new season? You get the season 1 out the way, but then, there's certain things that I'm sure you want to hit as producer. What makes this series so great from these books? What are you excited for in the new season?
It's a total dream come true. Mostly totally excited to be able to take a Scholastic book series that is already beloved and figure out a way to adapt it into this TV medium and still have it ring true for the readers, for the fans of the books. Ideally, they become fans of the show, and then they can maybe go back to the books. It's just it's a way to celebrate what came before and make something beautiful ourselves to tell those kinds of stories over the next season.
Agreed. Is there any Easter eggs, like things you couldn't make fit, in season 1 that you made fit in season 2? Just any thing that you were happy to see happen or highlight? Because my next question after that is, I know how challenging it can be to create what we love. So you're trying to make everything fit and get the funders to back all of that, right?
It's a fun part of the challenge, but I'll tell you, everything fit and we'd love to make more. We got tons of these stories. But one of the fun things, the practical matters, it was nice to be able to spend some time with some of the new characters that we introduced in season 1. Baby Mo leaps to mind, the little brother. He's super cute, and be able to tell some stories with him a little bit more. Introduce a couple of new characters that are coming to town for the first time. And then just spend time with our regulars who are already very established from season 1 and be able to tell their stories in different ways in season 2.
Speaking of irregulars, again, a great voice cast and a great animation team. Just everything about this looks so amazing.
Oh my gosh, the animation team
Can you
was
speak on that?
amazing. Well, first of all, the animation team was just dream team. Brown Bag Films out of Dublin. They were the consummate partners. It was a delight to work with them on this. We got so lucky to be able to make this show together. Just the artistry and the commitment to quality, and the day after day, these things take months, is putting it mildly. The commitment that goes across the schedule for it. It was like I said, just super lucky to be able to work with Brown Bag, and also to work with Apple TV Plus. The crew there is remarkable. The people that help guide the stories and guide the animation, delightful to work with. I don't know if we squeeze in. There was never a feeling like we weren't being able to do what we wanted to do, tell the stories we wanted to tell.
Well, that's wonderful. That's always wonderful. Voice cast, and then just the music. You have like Fritz. I think I'm forgetting the rest. What is it like getting those talents involved and working with them?
I'll tell you a fun story. When you work with Apple TV Plus, they also happen to know the people at Apple Music, and there's some collaboration that happens that is just like next level. It's as a producing team, to be able to have that in the toolkit is awesome. And they're just like, well, what about these guys? Or what about them? Or what about this band? Or what about this singer? And you're like, great. But Fitz was really like kind of knocked it out of the park, really spot on with the tone and the vibe for this series. It's like super charming and upbeat, and really lovely. So we were delighted with what he put together.
Amazing. Again, I'm enjoying it. Again, it's a type of show as a parent that I'm okay to watch, because there's certain children's programming that can be a bit of a chore, but this one is delightful, and I love how it's really all. And I think I saw you post this in another interview, how gender neutral it is in a lot of ways as well.
Yeah,
I think that's very important. I think a lot of people miss out. Oh, that's a boy show. This show, I think it's very important when it can just have that fluidity, if you will.
Yeah, and let kids gravitate towards what they want to watch instead of trying to put a gender on something. But we did try hard to make it be appealing across everybody. The idea of journaling or keeping a diary somebody might stereotypically think that's a female trait, but it's not. It's for everybody, and so we ended up creating some characters that were boys that would be more appealing to that subset of the audience, like Milo the raccoon, for example. It's just just try to whatever we can do to make it more appealing across the board, so that everybody gets the messaging. And thank you if you have shared it with your family. Thank you for doing that.
Oh, definitely. And I love that you stated that, because again, we gender certain things. I am a proud journalist. It got me into writing and talking to you and all of that with all that writing. So love that.
Right.
Another thing that I read.
Not for just one. It's for everybody.
Exactly.
Processing their emotions is for everybody.
Exactly. Oh, I love this. Real quick, because I have a little time, I know, and they're probably like, "Harry, hurry up." I read that you were a kindergarten teacher. Just your life story on, and now working with Scholastic and everything. For those fellow creatives like you and I that dived into this medium, that want to pursue, producing and all of that. What are some notes that you can pass along to my creative friends that are watching this, that watch all of these different interviews that I do, that you would suggest to anybody that wants to get into this medium?
That's a great question. First of all, it's crazy lucky that I get to do this. I don't know if there's anything you could do, that I just happen to get lucky. But don't tell your stories and draw your pictures and keep with it. It's a long haul, and you just have to stick with it, and opportunities will come up, or you can create your opportunities. But there's an episode about it in Season 2, where Eva tries to learn how to fly skate, ice skate, like one of the other owls who's really good at it. It's just like, it's all about grit and just practice, 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 and talking to people, like letting people know you want to do something. And usually the community will open up for you.
Love it. Well, Jeff, it is an honor and pleasure to speak with you. I love the intention of this entire series. And again, it's such a fun watch and great for the whole family. So thank you and your team over at Brown Bag, Scholastic, everybody at Apple. It's a great series, and I can't wait for everybody to dive in when the new season drops on January 24th.
Kuya P, thank you so much for being interested and excited and for watching everything. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, sir. Everybody, Eva the Owlet arrives with the second season on Apple TV Plus on January 24th. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. All right, there's a cut. Jeff, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to chat with you too.
Thank you, sir.
Nice background.
I gotta represent.
I appreciate that.
Well, wonderful. Thank you again for your time. I'm gonna do a quick 3, 2, 1 to help me with my edit because I'm gonna put the trailer right in front of our interview.
Cool.
Awesome. All right, so I'm ready. Let's have some fun. And Kaminsky, I can mess up names.
You can just call me Jeff.
Jeff. Okay.
But it is Kaminsky.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right, here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Nerds Rule.
Love it.
It's your boy Kuya P, Nerds Rule the World. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.